It's me again, and I just quickly want to show you a couple of the tools that I use on my Mac, which I think is kind of useful. First, you see, often people have desktops as ugly as mine, but when you're doing a screencast, it might be useful to download something called Hide Desktop. Press the button, boom, it's gone. The second tool I use is called Total Spaces 2. The link will be in the bottom. What I really want to show is called Fluid app. So Fluid, it's cost something, I don't know how much, it's not very expensive, I think like $5, but it allows you to create actual apps based on websites. Not really apps, but you'll see what I mean. So the use case is, for instance, I want to have, I'll first tell you the problem. The issue is usually you have a browser, okay, and if you're like me, you already have multiple personalities. But even if you just have one account with your Google, you will see that there's you have all these different tabs and things, and sometimes you just want to really be able to focus on something. So what you're able to do with this app is very cool. With Fluid, I'm going to give the example of Netflix.com, okay, and in this case I'll call it Netflix app, and just let that when we create the app, I'll just say I'll move it to my desktop. Great, let's create it. It takes a bit of time, you'll be able to see it, and I'm going to use that Netflix app and drag that into my applications. So what does that mean? What that means now is I can search for Netflix app. Okay, if I open that up, I have Netflix. I can have an app for accounting software. So remember, this is actually just a web page which is running as if it is an app. So it's really nice and easy to distinguish. I'm a big fan of Free Agent, and if you use the link bit.ly.com/freeagent10off, you'll get 10% discount for as long as you use it, which is really nice. I can have an app for the support websites, the app for Yammer, if you have that, is kind of like Facebook but for enterprise. You can have a Facebook app as well, or Messenger app, right? So what this means is it is a single browser, but it is an app. So if you combine that with total spaces, you get very beautiful things like you can say, well, you know what? I want to have this app called Facebook Messenger, or let's go to Facebook. I want the Facebook app to only show in my total spaces called Home Social. So let me give you an example of what that means. Basically split up my screen into, I don't know what, 16 different screens or something. And at the top I have business. Okay, so biz work, where I actually do the work. Biz research, where I research how to do the work. Or research problems. And then the biz finance is where you look after the finance. Then I have my normal job, okay, where you have your work, research, let's just call it work, okay, so whatever your job is. And then I have the social. So at the moment you can see that Netflix is inside the work social. Probably shouldn't be in work social, so let's move it to my screen called TV. So one thing again that I can do is I can say, well, you know what, I always want Netflix, which is right there, the Netflix app I just created, to only show up under, I only want it to show up under TV, my TV screen. So if you see, I create all these different ones. That one is for biz, that one is for research, that one is for finance. The TV one is one of the ones around here, TV, right. So 9 to 5, I'm busy here, okay. As soon as I'm done with whatever your job is, you go to your business, or you can check your business during lunch, you can check it before work. If you work flexible hours, you can separate your concentration and your focus between your normal employment and your business that you're running. But then after work, obviously, you want to have a home life. So at home, you don't need to do work. Sometimes you need to do some research for whatever, booking flights. You have your social, etc. So just show again, you open up the Netflix app, This time it automatically goes to the screen you prepared, okay, which in this case is TV. Alright, so that is total spaces as well as hide desktop. The software I'm using to record is called ScreenFlow. All of those will have a link. Alright, enjoy. Cheers.